But mortals and magic folk alike enjoyed their current arrangement. So the old ones devised a scheme to facilitate their estrangement. So listen close as night usurps day to these tales from the Bluebell Cafe.
Jules, I'm sorry. I have something to tell.
Irida, you might have hit him too hard.
He'll be fine. Here, help me tie him up. I doubt he'll stay out long. I barely touched him. There.
What? Jules?
See? I told you. He's fine. Wake up.
Are you sure he's okay?
Yes, he's just lazy. Look.
Careful!
Ow! What was that?
I may not be able to fully shapeshift, but I do have these handy fox claws when I need them. Now, don't even think about trying anything, or you'll be drained of blood quicker than Icarus dropped to the sea.
Irida?
What? Too soon?
What? No, I mean, you can't kill Klei.
I'm not. I'm just threatening it. We need answers. Aren't you angry he's been lying to you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Jules, I can explain everything.
I know you can, and you will. But why? How? How were you able to look me in the eyes this long and not even feel bad for lying?
And you had the audacity to suggest I was a spy.
And Anya, too. You know, it's the people you were warning me about who ended up helping me find the real truth. I had a life, and it's been completely ruined because suddenly I'm wanted for murdering my mother. And you knew. You knew the whole time, and didn't say anything. So tell me why.
I really am sorry, Jules. I truly never meant for any of this to happen.
I don't care what you meant. Just give me the facts.
All right. Yes, Queen Titania is our mother. And yes, I knew that the whole time.
And did she die before or after you visited me that first time?
Before, but I don't think she's actually dead. That's why I went to find you. And I was honest about, pretending to charge you with crimes so you'd be forced to help me find her.
You could have just asked.
I didn't know you. I didn't know that would work, and it was urgent.
Why?
Now you know Titania was one of the old ones. I believe she faked her death, and she'd left me behind. I wanted answers just as you do now. She never told me of any plans, so clearly she didn't trust me. Why not? I was her son.
She was right not to trust you.
Maybe so. In any case, I didn't think it was fair, so I wanted to find her and make her give me the answers. But then the old ones found out I'd been sneaking off to the mortal world. I'm so sorry, Jules. I'm the one who led them to you.
Go on.
They confronted me. I only told them that you were my sibling. I'd found out about you from Mom's diaries, which was true. I did tell them about my blackmail plan. They believed me and told me that they suspected that there was a rebel group plotting to overthrow them. And they thought that was who killed Titania. They offered to send official notice of your charges to help my scheme, on the condition that I help them find whoever was responsible for Titania's death. I agreed, but I really had no choice.
I believe there's always a choice.
You haven't met the old ones. The option was that or death. I chose life. Can you blame me?
We're the ones asking the questions here.
Right. Well, as you know, they sent you your letter, only they added murder to the charges, which they didn't tell me beforehand. While you were sleeping, I went to confront them. They told me they needed to add the charge to strip you of your powers, and they needed to do that for my safety. They told me that they had new evidence that Titania was actually the leader of the rebellion, that she had faked her own death, and they had reason to believe you were involved.
What? I've lived in the mortal world my whole life. Why would I be involved in some magic coup?
That's what I thought. But they said Titania had you in secret so you'd be free from their surveillance and control. It made sense, but I doubted them. I needed to figure out if I could trust you. And I did. It seemed like you knew nothing about Titania or Parima. But they never believed me. I really, truly have been trying to clear your name. If we find Titania, you'd be in the clear and it would be her problem, right?
Seems a little harsh, leaving it all to her.
Don't forget, Jules, she's the reason we're in this situation. If she had just told me what was going on, or warned you about this world, or not planned a goddamn coup, we wouldn't have to deal with this.
It's easy to blame people who aren't here to defend themselves. What? Just saying.
Go on, Klei.
So, tonight, at the festival, I got confirmation that you were innocent, Jules. I went to tell the old ones, but...
What?
They said it didn't matter. They were going to use you as a scapegoat, make an example of you.
Because they're a hybrid.
Yes. They're going to paint you as the leader of a wannabe rebellion. A heathen hybrid who would kill their own mother to achieve their ends. So the witnesses don't matter. Evidence doesn't matter. They're going to convict you anyway.
I thought you said that they think that Titania faked her own death.
Yes, but they want her dead. If they can find her and kill her now that she's dead to the general public, they'll get off clean and easy.
But if we find Titania first and convince her to be a witness, the old ones won't be able to hurt her or me. Right?
I don't know if we can find her.
We have to. We need to find Titania. She can be the proof we need to clear my name. Even the old ones wouldn't be able to execute me in front of an audience if there's proof that I'm innocent right in front of their faces.
Maybe.
Or, if that doesn't work, she's gotta be powerful, right? I mean, she was able to fake her own death and escape from the old ones for this long. And she spent how many years cultivating a secret army? She'd be able to protect us. And she should. We are her children. So we're gonna find Titania, and we're gonna make her help us. How did you find out she was alive?
I overheard some people at the festival.
And what did they look like?
One was a werewolf, so their human form could be anything. The other one looked like a regular person. Tan skin, black hair. I did notice a tattoo on their neck. Looked kind of like a snake.
Do you remember anything else that could be useful?
Yes, they planned to meet up somewhere. I can't remember the name.
Come on, Klei.
It was a phrase I didn't know. It sounded kind of like poetry.
A phrase that sounded like poetry?
Yes, it was alliterative. It started with an F. I'm certain of that.
Firefighter.
No, but it was similar. They said fire.
Fire fairy?
No.
Fire flame?
Definitely not.
Firefly?
That's it! What is a firefly?
You don't know? They're little bugs in the mortal world. They're called fireflies because they produce their own light.
What? That's so cool!
So I've heard. I've never actually seen one.
Then, how do you know they exist?
Well, I've seen pictures.
What are pictures?
Hey, can we please focus? You can untie me now, right? We have to figure out what this firefly is so we can track those people down.
It's a bar!
What?
Yeah, I mean, the official name is Green Hook's Pub and Distillery, but regulars call it the Firefly.
How do you know this?
I've been there before and thought it was weird when I overheard it. Firefly is not even in the name at all.
Why didn't you bring that up when I said the name?
You're not exactly in a position to call anyone else suspicious, Klei.
You're right.
It's a fair question. I only heard it once or twice. Plus, I didn't know what that was at the time, so it just took me a minute to remember.
Makes sense. It must be a code name. Lucky for us you heard it before. Now let's go investigate.
What makes you think you're coming with us?
Jules, I'm on your side.
Which is why you lied to me this whole time, right?
I swear to you, I never meant to hurt you. I did what I thought was best for both of us.
Fine. So you're telling the truth. You still don't get to decide what's best for me.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I can do to make it up to you.
You can start by waiting here while we go investigate.
But Jules, it could be dangerous.
More dangerous than an ultra-powerful magic court determined to execute me? I have nothing to lose, Klei. But you have my trust to gain. If you want to prove yourself, stay here. Come on, Irida, let's go.
Can you at least untie me?
Nope.
What if I need the bathroom?
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Sorry, Klei. They're the boss. See you later.
So this is the place, huh?
You ready?
Yeah. We just need to find a werewolf and a person with a snake tattoo. Easy.
You seem a little nervous.
No, I'm great at talking to people. Or at least, mortals.
I'm sure magic folk aren't so different.
Yeah. We'll see. It's more packed than I thought it would be. How are we gonna find anyone in this crowd?
More like, how will we find the right people? I've counted 5 werewolves already.
Looks like we'll have to depend on that tattoo.
Great. I'll try not to be creepy as I go ahead and just stare at everyone's necks.
You do that. I'll go talk to the barkeep. They might know something.
Okay. Be careful.
You too. Excuse me.
Be right with you.
Thanks.
I heard wood nymphs are going on strike.
I'm so sick of the news lately. It's so depressing.
I can't believe a hybrid would do this. It just makes the rest of us look bad.
Jacob, you absolute madman. Give this Dragonborn another pint.
What can I do for you?
Hi. Can I get a pint of the elderberry cider?
Good choice. That'll be 4 stones.
Sure. I was also, hoping you might have some information for me.
And what sort of information might that be?
I'm looking for a couple of people, and I need to ask them some questions. I actually mean that. I just need to talk to them.
Who are these people?
I don't know their names. Just that one's a werewolf.
Werewolves are a stone a dozen here. I'm going to need more information than that.
I noticed. But the other one looks human, with tan skin, black hair, and a snake tattoo on their neck.
What business do you have with them?
I told you, I just want to talk.
I can't help you.
What? No, please, I just need...
I said no. Now, if I were you, I'd finish my drink quick and leave.
But...
Leave.
I need their help.
With what?
I can't go into too much detail, but there's been a misunderstanding. Somebody thinks I did something that I didn't do. Those two know something that could prove my innocence.
You might be able to find them in the back.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Irida!
I haven't seen any snake tattoos yet, but I was just about to check this area.
The barkeep said they might be back here.
Fingers crossed. At least there's only, like, 3 werewolves here.
Irida, look. At the table.
I see them. Good thing they have that distinct tattoo. How should we approach?
I suppose honesty is the best policy.
You sure?
It worked with the bartender. And honestly, at this point, I'm too tired to think of some clever plan. Whatever happens, happens.
All right then. Lead the way.
Excuse me? Hi, I think we need to talk.
Who are you?
My name is Jules.
Why does that name sound familiar?
It's the barista.
Oh. Oh.
Look, let's just cut to the chase.
What?
That's not a phrase we use here.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't want to waste time singing to the sailors.
Not exactly how we use that, but I appreciate the effort.
What is going on?
What I'm trying to say is that I just want us to have an honest conversation. You recognize my name, so you know who I am. I don't know who you are, but I know that you know that Titania is alive. And I need to find her.
Not possible.
You don't understand. I've found out that the old ones know I'm innocent and they're going to convict and execute me anyway. You know I was framed, and it was probably by them. But the only way I can come out of this alive is if Titania comes out of hiding and admits that she faked her death.
I'm sorry. I really would like to help, but it's not up to us.
You seriously can't do anything?
We haven't seen Titania in weeks, and even if we had, she would never listen to us. This plan has been centuries in the making. She would never risk it for the head of some random barista. No offense.
I'm not some random barista, okay? I'm her child.
Titania only has one child, and it's not you.
Wrong. She had a child in the mortal world about 70 years ago, and it was me. Do you truly think she would let her own child die? No matter how great this cause is?
Titania did briefly disappear around 70 years ago. Perhaps what you say is true. But she returned less than a decade later, and she's been accounted for since. So it seems like she abandoned you. Would you say that's true?
I guess.
So if she abandoned you as a child, I see no reason that she would risk her plans for you as an adult. I truly am sorry, but it's out of her hands. She knows what's happening. If she wants to help you, she will. Nothing we say will affect her decision either way.
But you could try, couldn't you? Next time you see her, it couldn't hurt, right?
Well, no, it wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't help.
You don't know that. Just put in a good word for us, won't you? It's our only chance.
We'll mention it. But no promises.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Best of luck to you.
Same to you.
Hi, Council. Thank you for allowing me to be your servant in this matter.
Yes, enough. Rise and tell us what news you bring.
Your Highnesses, I have done as you seek. Klei has indeed revealed all to the hybrids. I followed them to a local drinking pub. They believe that their only chance to live is in Titania's confession. They are trying to contact her to plead their case, but even her followers have said they have not seen her for many weeks.
Damn! We must hope she is not really dead.
Beastbow. She must be alive. If she reveals herself to save her child, we will have proof of the heresy of their bloodline and can execute them all. If she chooses not to, we will at least be rid of her seed, and her rebellion will suffer a heavy blow. She claims to fight for peace and justice for all, but lets her own offspring die when they are innocent and she could save them. Who amongst her followers will stay by her side then? Either way, we will succeed, and Parima shall be ours.
Episode 7, The Truth, Part 2, was written, directed, and sound edited by Kiana Triana, with script edits by David Wu and Perry Paring, and music by Tamar Chimenian. This episode featured Kiana Triana as Jules, Frank Sinchis as Klei, Faye Holiday as Anya, Ella Ree as Irida, Dante Majors as the barkeep, Benjamin as customer number 1, Samantha Georgette Reed as customer number 2, Brady Allen as customer number 3, Faith Jacobs as customer number 4, Val Chia as Zame, Paul Reinbach as Huron, Bridget Guzowitz as the underling, Iris Visser as Siobhan, Ari DeLynn as Razo, and Nathan Woltering as Bo. If you enjoy our show, please support us by subscribing to us through your preferred podcasting app, following us on social media, or checking out our website. We'll be back next week with a new tale from Bluebell Cafe in Episode 8, Anya. Thank you for listening.